What's going on, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all things Dodger baseball, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. And I want to know from you guys today, are injuries the only thing that can stop the Dodgers from going back-to-back? Are you worried about this recent injury bug? Let me know down below in the comments section. And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So the injury bug has hit the Dodgers a little bit here early in the season. Cody Bellinger on the IL, Gavin Lux. We've got updates on them in just a second. But first, Mookie Betts. Top of the ninth inning, Mookie Betts facing Rafael Montero, and Montero hits Mookie Betts right in the forearm wrist area. Top of the ninth inning, Rafael Montero plunks Mookie Betts right in that wrist forearm area, and Mookie's a tough player, so that had to hurt. He's on the ground writhing in pain. Montero's fastball just kind of ran in on him, hits a lot of that forearm, though. That's a good sign. You see it right there. Boom, gets a lot of the forearm. It also looked like it hit some wrist here, but mostly forearm right there. And hopefully Mookie's going to be okay. He did stay in the game. You see a little fist bump right here. He takes his base at first and did run, so that's definitely a good sign. So definitely a scary sight for Dodger fans to see their superstar go down in pain, get hit right in the wrist, forearm area. It could have been a break. It could have been something very serious. Well, today, Dave Roberts, he gave an update on Mookie Betts, and he was asked if they found anything with Mookie's injury that would hold him out long term. Here's what he had to say.
I don't think so, Dave. Test negative. He came in feeling pretty good, sore. So probably try to stay away from him, but we'll see how treatment goes throughout the day.
And then Doc was asked if they're going to do anything to this Dodgers roster in response to Mookie's injury, and here's what he had to say.
I think, assuming Mookie is fine on Thursday, I think that it'll be status quo. But certainly things could change, but I would think that we'll kind of stay the course.
And then Doc was asked if he would consider using Mookie Betts as a runner in today's game versus the Mariners.
It's more of as the day goes on, he's still getting treatment right now. I just want to make sure that the training staff feels good about it. He feels good about it. I think as far as a pinch run, if the situation made sense, certainly shouldn't be a problem. I just don't know how the throwing would be, let alone swinging of the bat.
So very encouraging. The fact that they're already talking about him getting back in the lineup after getting beaten the way he did last night was very promising news, and it looks like the Dodgers dodged a bullet. Here was Dave Roberts talking about how serious that injury could have been.
I was hoping that it would be soft tissue, something soft tissue, as opposed to, the wrist or the elbow or something like that. So I guess best case scenario, and there was a sigh of exhale once he wanted to stay in there. So that's part of it, the soreness, but I think that we dodged a bullet there.
So a big sigh of relief for Dodger fans. Their $365 million man, Mookie Betts, appears to be okay. It doesn't look like it's serious, and they can ill afford to lose him. Look, he can impact the game in so many different ways, offensively, defensively. You saw the play he made to end the game against the Padres. This guy has got it all on the baseball diamond, and it looks like he's going to be okay. And now the latest for the Dodgers' other MVP outfielder, Cody Bellinger. So there was some talk that Belly would be activated for the Dodgers series against the Padres last weekend, and then it was revealed that he had suffered a hairline fracture on his left fibula, so his stint on the IL is going to be longer than expected. And Dave Roberts said that he had a good day yesterday, and he was asked if he had a timetable for Belly's return.
No, he's just going to do the same progression, just a little bit more each day. So we're hesitant to kind of put a timetable on his return. That's kind of day to day as far as his progression, and once he starts taking at bats and running full speed, then we'll have a better idea.
And then Dave was asked about Belly getting back in the swing of things once he gets healthy, and if he was going to go to Arizona to take some swings and work out. Here's Doc on Cody Bellinger getting back into the mix.
Do you imagine him maybe going to Arizona for that bats, or maybe just?
That's a good possibility actually, with the alt site there. To kind of have the ability for him to take as many at-bats as he needs, play the defense, see pitches. It's a better forum compared to what we would have here. So that's certainly a likely option at some point.
And then Doc was asked about Gavin Lux, who was placed on the IL with a sore wrist. He can be activated on April 26th. Here's Dave on the status of Gavin Lux and when we could possibly see him back in the Dodgers lineup.
Yeah, that's the hope. So he's eligible on Monday, I think. So, barring any other setbacks, that's still the hope.
So it sounds like Gavin Lux's injury wasn't very serious. Here's Dave Roberts on activating Lux as soon as he's eligible and how he's ready to go.
He's still swinging, taking grounders, running, throwing, and he's hitting in the cage. So hopefully we'll get him on the field here, hopefully Thursday, take some batting practice, and then hopefully some live at some point over the weekend.
So the Dodgers have dealt with some injuries early on this season, but they still have the best record in all of Major League Baseball, and you still got guys like Joe Kelly and Tony Gonsolin still a ways away. They did get Brusdar Graterol back. He had his first appearance in the finale against the San Diego Padres, and the bazooka looked a little rusty. Gives up the single to Machado, gives up the game-tying double to Hosmer, but they're going to need him to come through in high-leverage innings. I didn't love the spot for Brusdar Graterol there, especially when you have the sweep on the line. Not exactly the softest landing going against the heart of the Padres offense, but they're going to need him in high leverage spots this year. You got to break him in at some point, but I didn't love that move by Dave Roberts. But the Dodgers, they dodged a bullet with Mookie Betts, like Dave Roberts said. I expect him in the lineup, hopefully, against the San Diego Padres. I'm sure he's very sore today, but it looks like it's nothing serious. Cody Bellinger really is the one you worry about right now. Anytime you hear fractures or anything like that, it just doesn't sound good. And he's a guy who had a rough year last year in the regular season, came through in big spots in the postseason, but you really want to see him get in there healthy, adjust to a little slightly more open stance, kind of close it up since spring training, but get in there, start to get productive, and get back to 2019 or odd year belly as soon as possible. But credit the depth of this organization. It's really a testament to this organization to have guys like Luke Raley, had a big home run on Friday night. You got Sheldon Noisy in there who's still trying to figure it out. And then when will the Dodgers possibly bring up DJ Peters? That's something that I know a lot of you guys want to see at some point this season, but it looks like they're not going to have to make too many major roster moves because it doesn't look like Mookie Betts will be going on the IL. We'll see how it goes the next few days. Those MRIs were negative, which is always a positive. And as long as they have the Zach Evaltre, Zach McKinstry in there, Chris Taylor, they're going to be able to fill holes with guys out. But let me know down below in the comments, are injuries the only thing that can stop the Dodgers from winning the World Series? Give me your takes down below in the comments section. Do you think these injuries are something to worry about? I want your takes down below. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel for all the latest Dodgers news, rumors, hype videos, podcasts, interviews, and more. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMAC_LA. That's at DMAC_LA. For all the latest Dodgers Nation merch, head over to GearUp.LA. Some of the best Dodger t-shirt designs in the game you're going to find right over there at www.gearup.la. For the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.